If you want to export your file, especially the JPG one or PNG one, the picture that you have, but it is exported as different kinds of frames, I have a very good solution in Premiere Pro and After Effects. Welcome to Crypto Studio this time, and in here I want to tell you how you can export just one frame of your picture in PNG, transparent, JPG, or any other kinds of formats from Premiere Pro and After Effects. So as you see that I have brought a picture into After Effects project, which is my own picture. In later videos I will tell you how I just put this red stroke around myself. This is easy, so I'm not gonna go into that right now. What I want to do is to press this box in here to show me that there is no other composition or no other layers actually within this picture, that I have only this layer, there's no other thing in here. It shows me that there is only this picture in this composition available. So I made it sure, and now I want to export it. All I want to do is to come to File, Export, and Add to Render Queue. Actually, I have lots of things in my render queue and I will delete them. So this is what I want to render in here. When I come to high quality, which is the output module, in output module, first I was supposed to change this, and I want to put it on for example JPG sequences or PNG sequence. I press PNG sequence, but as far as I know, and as you know also, something like this happens when I'm going to show you. When I press OK and then I specify a folder, for example, for that, I'm going to call it my main project, for example. You know, normally the After Effects itself asks you, for example, I'm going to save it in a subfolder called this. This is something that I don't want. For example, I want to call it test1. This folder will be produced automatically, and all the frames and actually the pictures that are going to be exported from After Effects will be stored in that file, actually in that folder. So I press save, and what happens is this: when I press render, you see that actually a procedure is going to be started. I'm just gonna export one picture. So why is this gonna be time consuming? Why is this gonna be a procedure like this, 5%? I think there are gonna be 746 pictures and frames actually available in the folder that I've already told. I changed the folder name because formerly it gave me a kind of error, so that's not important. I pause it or somehow stop it, and I get back to the folder that I actually saved all those things, which is I changed actually the folder name to my main project one. Look, there are actually I don't know how many, but right now there are 87 items of this frame. So I don't want to spend my time, I don't want to occupy my disk space or any other kinds of things. So I just want to export only one frame. Why is it producing different kinds of frames of my picture, for example? So all I want to do is to delete them all. Maybe you can do what I did up to now. So you can just do the same procedure, and after 1% or 2% of your procedure in After Effects rendering, you can pause it and come back to the folder and delete all of these, for example, except one, and then bingo, so your picture is produced and is ready. Yeah, this is a way, somehow some people do that, but I want to tell something else. When you want to export that, you can do one thing. So you can come to the best setting in here, custom best setting, render setting. Actually in render setting there is something like a start, end, and duration. In here I choose custom again. In here I press 0, and in the end part I press 0 as well. So there will be the duration of only something like 1,0,0,0,0,1, and it's a 30, based on 30 frame of picture, for example, and I press OK. When I do this and I press OK, and then I come to the same folder, for example 111, and I change it, my project, for example me. So and then save, render, very fast, in just a second your picture is produced. When I get back to the folder, you see my main project, me. There is only one frame and one picture that I wanted to get into this folder. So let's delete them all again, get back to After Effects. The folder is already produced. I will delete this render part. So I come to File, so that's just for a review. Then to export, add to render queue. best setting is something that I want to. You can also here use this frame rate, for example 30 frame rate. You can even select this for maybe a better quality. And in custom 0, so this is changed to something like this 1, and OK, then press OK. In here you need to choose, for example, PNG sequence, RGB plus alpha. If you want to have a transparent background, actually press OK. And in here you can, for example, call it me, for example, and then save, render. In a second render is done, and you can come to the folder. Yeah, this was the folder name. Actually, I didn't change the folder name. So the folder name was my main project 20. I didn't change the folder name, so it came right here because I just renamed my picture as me. So that's it. In this case, you can change it in, you can render your picture in After Effects, but in Premiere Pro, imagine that you have made something like this. You have put different kinds of layers on each other to produce some scene like this, some pictures like this, but you don't want to render a sequence. You don't want to extract it as a clip, for example, somewhere like this, and press I. And then, for example, a bit forward, something like O, because you just want to render this part as a picture, not more, because all these layers from the beginning to the end are the same and they show me just this picture. So it doesn't matter if I choose this part or the beginning part or the end part or anything like that. Then I press Ctrl M, and in here you will just put a name for that. For example, me 3. For example, or 2 or whatever, and press save. And you choose the format of JPEG for the picture. And here there is something like export as sequence. Normally it is about something like 2997, but you need to change this number to 1. When you change this number to 1, and then for range you come to source in and out, you need to make sure that you need just this part to be rendered, and then you press export. That's finished. When you get back to my folder, me 3, me 2, me 30, I don't know what I called it, my picture is exported like this from Premiere without having different kinds of sequences like I showed you in After Effects. Thanks for coming with us up to here. If you found something that is necessary to be told to me, you can write it in the comment below. So don't forget to subscribe me and send it to others who need it. In further videos, I will show you different kinds of tutorials in Premiere and After Effects. Thanks for joining Crypto Studio. See you later.